going on, beautiful people? Welcome to a beautiful KastKing Fishing Frenzy Live with Nikki. As you can tell, we are in the beautiful, beautiful outdoors, and we in the outdoors because it is a special live today. Guys, it is June. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I wanted to make this show special for those men, for any man, for anybody that are going through depression. And as soon as people start getting in here, we will talk more about it. Hello, beautiful people. Look at what we got here. Caden, Fire Gamer, what's up? MC Fishing, what's up? Chularnes, what's up? I'm getting a Centron light combo. Caden, Fire Gamer, that is awesome. Do you guys know if I have the Centron light here? Do you guys remember if I showed it? Do I have it? I could bring it out, but I don't know. I don't know if Captain Butch has it on his boat. He might have it on his boat. What's going on? Dane Brown. What's up, Dane Brown? Gary. Beautiful Melissa in the house. Voido Cat. Hello. Caden. My birthday was 6 days ago. Caden Fire Gamer, a special happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for coming on the KastKing Fishing Frenzy live show, telling us your birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Caden. That is really cool. Happy birthday, belated birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, my friend. And you got that Centron light combo. Share some pictures with us, Caden. Share some pictures and videos if you're outdoors with it, or if you catch a fish. You don't have to catch a fish to share the pictures. Remember that. Just fishing in the outdoors with the rod and reel, and we'll post you on our KastKing sites. And happy birthday again, my friend. Uncle Yukon, what's going on? Uncle Yukon in the house. Yes, happy birthday, Caden. Got my Destron purple braided line oh yes, Melissa. That's gonna look beautiful on the Royal Legend Pro. Oh my gosh, Melissa just got the Destron purple braided line from KastKing. If you haven't checked out that Destron light, you guys have to check it out. It is incredible line. It's just like our hammer braid. It's like it's got a touch of the hammer braid with a bit of the finesse braid in it. Like our what do you call it? God, I can't think of it. Our finesse line and like our 8X. It has got a touch of that in it, so it's like light, but it's some great stuff. Melissa, you need the purple Hyper Seal now. Yes, she does. And I'm glad you guys are talking about purple because we have a sneak peek. Oh, what's that, guys? That is the Hyper Seal. We will get to this in a minute. I got a bunch of them to show you guys. So stay tuned. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about. We will get to that. We've got a giveaway winner to announce for the for last week. Was it last week or did we miss a week? I believe it was last week, right? I'm not missing. From the giveaway from last week, and that was the Crixus rod, the beautiful Crixus rods that we have from KastKing. We did a beautiful live. We were outdoors as we are today. You can see it's so beautiful, guys. I know it's windy, but I got the earbud in, so I hope you guys can hear me okay. I wanted to come outdoors because it is a special time today. It's a special live from Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. So if any guys are in here, I just want to let you guys know I put up a post. I wanted today's live to be special for you guys. I wanted it to be, catered to you, for you guys. This live is for you guys, men's mental health awareness. That's what we're bringing this live today for. It's a special live. And we are going to do a special giveaway for Men's Mental Health Month. We are going to do that for you guys. And I'm going to let one or a bunch of you guys pick what we do for the live or what we do for the giveaway, because that is a special gift I want to give to you. Men's mental health, guys, it's no joke. As everybody knows, I go through depression. I suffer through depression really bad. When I was a police officer, I got injured on the job, right? I told this story over and over. So I know if you guys heard it before, please excuse me, but there are some new people. But I did get injured on the job. I was told I couldn't be a police officer anymore, and that killed me. That just broke me bad, right? It made me hit rock bottom because you're being told that you can't be what you wanted to be since you were 6 years old. And I wanted to be a police officer since I was 6. And I wanted to be the best police officer. I was going to be the best one out there, shiny shoes, perfect alignment with my uniform. My uniform was going to be clean. I was going to be the best police officer, and I was going to save people, help people that helped me when I was a little girl. And I went through a lot of, abuse, went through a lot of abuse in my home, growing up, and I didn't have a good home life. So that started a lot of deep depression for me. And then, I said, I'm going to be a police officer. I'm going to grow up and I am going to put away those bad people that hurt me, that were just like me, or just like the people that hurt me. And I'm going to put them away and I'm going to be the best cop. And then I was told after I got injured, I can't put my uniform on anymore. I can't perform my job up to where it's supposed to be because I could get hurt or hurt somebody else. And I totally understood. I really did, but it still broke me, right? So I was suffering from deep depression. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I was on one path. I was going to be a cop. That was it for the rest of my life. And then somebody knocks you off the path, right? I mean, just knocks you off your path. Now you can't do what you wanted to be what you wanted to be since you were a little kid, right? So now I got to think, what am I going to do? What do I want to be? And I got into fishing. I got into fishing. I started fishing as therapy to help me to help my depression and being outdoors like we are now in mother nature in this beautiful weather. We got the wind blowing, you got the trees blowing behind you. What is more precious and more beautiful than mother nature, right? This is healing. All of this is healing. The sun shining on me. I always tell you guys, get outdoors if you're going through depression because it is so healing. And it helped me. It saved my life because who know where I would be if I didn't go outdoors and do some fishing and start to cure my depression. If I didn't do this, if I wasn't outdoors, honestly, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know what would have happened to me. So that's what helped me. That's what saved my life. Then I got picked up by KastKing, and then I got with KastKing, and all of a sudden I had a family. I had a family again, and this is what made me so happy. I got to be. I'm with KastKing. I have a family again. I have a purpose, and fishing saved my life. KastKing saved my life. And I wouldn't be the person I am today or where I am today without them. And I honestly wouldn't be the person I am today or where I am without you guys. Doing this live show, being with you guys, is the best thing for me. You know, Fishing is the best thing. It so is, Ryan, and not just the fishing, right? Because we all go fishing, but we're not sure if we're going to catch a fish, right? If we don't catch a fish, it doesn't matter. It's the outdoors. Fish are always the bonus. The fish are always the bonus. It's just being outdoors with Mother Nature, and that's what is so healing, right? And if you catch a fish, there's your bonus. You caught a fish, that's great. It's going to make you even more happy, right? But if you get outdoors, you're out there fishing, and maybe you're with your relative, maybe you're with your son, your daughter, your father, your mother, whoever it is, you're talking, right? Because it's just you and God and Mother Nature, and you're talking and you're enjoying being outdoors, and you start to get closer as a family, and it's just a beautiful thing. It can really, really help your depression, as it saved my life. And I really wanted to have a special show for you guys today and make you understand and show you that this Fishing Frenzy live show is a special place. You guys can come here anytime you want. If you want to vent, if you want to get something off your chest, if you just want to talk, if you want advice, all of us here all can help each other. We can make each other happy. We can laugh. We've done it before. We've helped each other before. And I wanted to recognize June as Men's Mental Health Awareness Month and just have that special show for you guys. So that's what we're doing today. We've got a giveaway winner to announce. We've got another big giveaway I'm going to do. I'm going to let some guys pick the giveaway, what we're going to give away today, because it's their day today. It's their month. And we're just going to have it. What happened? Did I miss something? Did I miss some bad comments? Matt Dillon says, I have PTSD. Fishing heals me. Maddie, thank you for sharing that with us. And I am so sorry, Maddie, that you're going through that. Um, I know I know what it's like, you know. I've been there, and um, I know how it feels. And I just want to let you know, Maddie, we love you. You know I love you, Maddie. We always talk. Maddie always comes and sees me at the shows and everything I go to, and he gives me a big hug, and it's just great to see him. And he really lights me up. He really makes me happy by coming and giving me a hug. That really helps. You'd be surprised what little acknowledgement or just a kind word can do to somebody that's going through PTSD, depression, bipolar. You could make somebody's day and turn it around with just a kind word, gesture, or just a little acknowledgement. Sometimes that's all we need, you know? So be kind, be nice to some, don't be mean. You know, if you're having a bad day, keep it to yourself. Go home, hit a punching bag, you know, but don't take it out on somebody because you never know what that next person's going through. It might be their last straw that can break them. It might be their last day. It might be just something that will just can turn them and snap them, and then that's it. You never know. So always be kind. And I'm sorry, so sorry, Maddie. PTSD and depression sucks. Just acknowledging someone is the best. Melissa talks about this openly all the time. Melissa was in the military. Melissa did a lot of things in her life, and she went through a lot of things, and she's going through it too. She's always open about it. And, you know, it's so nice to share that, right, Melissa? It's so nice because sharing it and being open, we can all help each other, you know? And that's what I want this live to be. I want this whole live show in general to be just a place that everybody can come to and just get a little bit of peace. You know, we're outdoors a lot of the times, you know, enjoy a little bit of mother nature, have a few laughs. Let this be a place of just fun, a place you could just come and relax and hang out and enjoy and have some peace, you know? Very true. 4 years, I have been doing personal prayer with God. I try to do 30 minutes a day of prayer from heart. It definitely helps with my PTSD. Nathaniel Ben Arbin. Nathaniel Ben Arbin, I want to talk about this comment. Thank you so much for sharing with that, first of all, sharing with all of us. Number two, I want to say thank you about talking about God. That means a lot, because I do a lot of prayer, and I know a lot of people in here are close with God. They pray a lot, and I want to talk about that. You know, it's not just Mother Nature, right? Because obviously it's God, you know, and being outdoors and what He does for you in your heart and healing. You know, if you're close and you do prayer, prayer helps so much. You know, if somebody's not listening to you and you're trying to talk to them and be open and they're not listening, I always resort to prayer. Prayer always helps. You talk to God, He's always there to listen. And it just feels great to talk to Him, you know? And like we're doing now, you know, this is, if we weren't here and you couldn't open up and talk, nothing's better than a prayer. You know, sitting in your room or your bedroom, your kitchen, wherever you are, you can pray anywhere at any time, you know, in your vehicle, whatever, and He's always listening. So thank you so much, Nathaniel, for bringing that up. That means a lot because it's so true. God helps more than anything else. Happy birthday to Baseball 101. Thank you, Gary, for bringing that up. I just saw the comment, I missed it. Happy birthday to Baseball 101. Thank you for sharing that with us. Nathaniel said he's done 7 times 6 hours straight. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of, that is unbelievable. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. That is unbelievable. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's beautiful. Like Nathaniel said, prayer. Prayer helps. Gotten into meditation the last year, especially sitting by the water in still in peacefulness. Dane Brown says he's gotten to meditation and meditation helps him, especially sitting by the water in still in peacefulness. What do we talk about all the time? Going outdoors, being by the water, being on the water, being just still with God, and or whether you're meditating is another way of helping. So what have we got so far? We're making a list. We've got outdoors, mother nature, fishing, meditating, God, and prayer. We're making a list. See, we're helping each other. So if there's people in here that are not talking or they just want to get some help for their depression or PTSD or bipolar, this is it, guys. We just made a list here. We're helping each other. You know, God and prayer, meditating, you know, going for a walk in the woods, the outdoors, Mother Nature. If you have a kayak, jumping in the kayak and just going out on the water, even if you're not fishing, just being outdoors and just you and God. That's all you got. Talking to God, just, and if you don't want to do that, meditate. If you don't want to do that, talk to yourself, you know? If you don't want to do that, you know, you can just write things down. Writing things down is another thing that helps. Even if you don't share what you write, it helps to write things down. If I'm upset at something or I'm angry, I take it out by writing it down. And then sometimes I'll crumple it up and throw it away, or crumple it up and burn it, or I might show it to somebody, you know, whatever way helps you. But writing is another way. You know, again, we're making a list. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm trying, you know. We got a little bit of a platform here, right, Nathaniel? It's not huge, right? You see by not, you know, it's not. We got KastKing. KastKing is graceful enough to give me this platform, and we made the live, right? We brought in a lot of people that come in here a lot. We grew this live together, you know, as a big family, right? And now it's a little bit of a platform to where we can reach, you know, so many people. It may not be a lot of people, right? It's not a huge platform, so we may not be able to reach all over the world. But if we can reach just one person and help just one person by sitting here and doing this today, then I don't care about anything else. I don't care about anything else. You could say what you want. You could be a troll and troll in the comments. We get that all the time. We don't care. You could say something you want. Something could happen tomorrow. I don't care. But if we help just one person, then I am happy. But my goal is for this live today, it's for men's mental health awareness. I want to come up with things to help people to get out of their depression, and we're making a nice list out of that. And then we've got a giveaway to announce. We've got products to show. Look at that, the new purple Hyper Seal tackle box. And we've got a new giveaway, a special giveaway we're going to do today. So just stick with us. You know, this is a special live today. Uh, it's for men's mental health awareness. If you're just coming in, and we're all sharing some special stuff. A lot of people are going through stuff today. I shared what I'm going through. Um, Also, I'm going to tell you guys something else I'm sad about. Okay, um, this is a hard one. um, I'm not going to be able to go to ICAST this year. And ICAST, you guys know, a lot of people that have been in here, ICAST is very special to me. And this year, KastKing said that you know, that I'm not invited this year. So got that news. I'm gonna be honest, it really got me down a lot. I cried. I cried again over and over. I got angry. I got upset. I went through all the emotions, right? Like almost like you're grieving. Um, And it hurt really bad because you guys know I've never missed an iCast. I have never missed an iCast for how many years now we've done this show is how many years I've done iCast. And I like to go and work with my family, my KastKing family, you know? And I feel like it just hurt really bad because it feels like I'm going right back to where I was when I was a police officer and they told me I couldn't work anymore because I got injured on the job. And I'm feeling those feelings again. And so I'm going through it, you know. And a lot of people will say, "Well, that's not a big thing. What is that stupid?" A lot of people are going through worse. Yes. A lot of people, believe me, are going through much worse than going through to a stupid show like iCast. I get it. But it's a meaningful thing for me. And it's something that hurt me and it made me depressed, you know? And you know, I have these waves. I do really good, right? I'm doing really good. Then something happens, and then here I go. My depression kicks in. I go down. Then again, something happens. I'm doing really, really good, really, really good. And then something happens, and I go down. It's just this constant cycle, right? And I'm sure a lot of you can admit that you're going through the same. But, and Robert was so kind. You know what Robert did? Robert saw that I was hurting, right? He saw I was going through it on Facebook. He messaged me and asked if I was okay, and I said, "You know, Robert, I'm not. I'm not going to ICAST. I'm not going to see you at ICAST because Robert has a business, if you guys didn't know, with Bates, and he goes to ICAST every year. And he said to me, 'Don't worry, Nikki, I got you. I'll give you a pass.'" And that right there, like that alone, Robert, that was like it it took everything away that I was feeling. Like you made me feel so much better, Robert. You have no idea. Like you took the time out of your day, didn't have to, and you wrote me and you said, "Don't worry, I got you." And I just want to say, Robert, that means a lot. And that's what I mean about helping people. You see somebody and you see that they're hurting, say something, reach out to them. You never know what somebody's going through, right? And sometimes it's always the ones that are chipper and happy, right? And that are always the happiest ones that are going through the most. Why? Because they hide it. And here we are talking about men's mental health, right? And men, a lot of times, men, they hide it. They push things down. Why? Because they think they got to be strong. You know, men feel like, well, they got to be strong. They can't sit there and they don't have time to talk about feelings and emotions. And they feel like they got to be strong and they can't do that. They can't share their feelings. So what do? They take it all their hurt and depression, they stuff it down, and what does it do? It builds, it builds, it builds until one day it blows up. And you don't want that, and you don't wanna be around that person when it does. Trust me. So I know, and I understand that. So if you see somebody hurting before it gets to that point, reach out to them. "Hey, how are you? Are you doing okay? You wanna talk on the phone? You want a message? Or if you live by them, you want me to come over? I'll grab some dinner, we can hang out, we can talk." Whatever you can do, just reach out, it takes nothing, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. It's not said enough, and I feel like there's a lot of us women out here that don't understand that for men about how they take all those emotions and they just stuff it, they don't share it, and they try to be so strong for their families, and I understand that. But this is their month, this is their time to vent, to get it all out, and they need to know that somebody's there so they can talk to them, that it's okay to vent, it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to talk about how they're feeling, Men can't be weak by showing emotions, etc. Absolutely, Uncle Yukon said it. That's how men feel. They feel like they can't they're going to be weak if they show emotions. That's how men feel. It's our job, it's our, duty to tell them it's okay. That's no weakness to show emotions. It doesn't mean you're weak if you're hurting. It doesn't mean you're weak if you've got depression, PTSD, bipolar. You should be able to share it to your family, to somebody close to you, and if you don't have somebody close to you, you should be able to, like I said, go outdoors and share it with God. Go outdoors and share it with Mother Nature, you know? Outdoors and Mother Nature is so healing, and it will heal you and make you feel better. And then you can talk to, if you want a therapist, or if you don't wanna do that, you can talk to somebody like, we could talk to us, if you're on here, you can talk to us if you want to. Even if you don't wanna talk about what's hurting you, you could still vent, or you could just come on the show and enjoy it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a place where you can come and vent and talk. That's all I wanted to do today. I wanted to recognize Men's Mental Health Awareness Month for June. I wanted them to know that they can come on this show, that they can vent and talk anytime they want. And if they need somebody, we're always here. And as a group, we're going to help them. It's very hard for me to open up with my wife, and because I always think she will judge me in a bad way, she will judge she will judge me in a bad way, so I keep quiet, but it's definitely not good for my relationship. Nathaniel, absolutely not. And you know that. You know it's not good. You just said it, right? It's not good to keep that away. and by you feeling she's going to judge you, you know, and that's your personal opinion. Nobody knows your wife but you, right? That's your wife. So if you get that feeling like she's going to judge you, or maybe she's judged you in the past and you don't want to open up, you need to sit down and have a serious talk with her. You need to sit down when you're quiet with your wife, just you and your wife in a quiet setting, just you two, and open up to her and let her know that there are things that you want to be able to share, but you're going to feel like you're going to be judged and you don't want to share them with her. And that's going to cause a whole big bundle of issues. And you don't want that. Let her know that's not what you want. Let her know that you want to be able to share with her. That's your wife. You should be able to tell your wife anything in this world, and vice versa. Your wife should be able to tell you anything in this world. That's your best friend. That's your companion for life. For life. That's who you picked for life. That is your one and only. There shouldn't be anybody above her but God, right? So you should be able to share that with her, Nathaniel. So you need to sit down and have a conversation. And even in that conversation, if you don't want to share with her those things yet, you don't have to, but you still need to have that conversation with her. And you got to open up and tell her that there are things you want to talk about, but you're not may not be ready because you're going to be judged by her. And that shouldn't be. And let her know that as a wife, she should be understanding. She should be understanding to your emotions. She should be there to help you through your emotions, and that's how it should be. Hey, Angler Dave, it's because my dad, the way I grew up, I was never able to share my feelings. It's sometimes I need to work on. It's a mechanism that I need to work on. It's because your dad. I get that. I get that. We are what our parents, taught us, and what our surroundings were, right? We grew up with our parents, what they taught us, what the surroundings were. We learned from them. So it's, it's going to happen. You're going to take in those traits, right? And whatever your dad had, you're going to take a lot of that in. And I get it. I understand it. And it's something that you need to work on too, right? So not just her, there's things you got to work on, but there's things you should work on, she should work on, and then you guys together should work on things. You got to be okay with yourself, and she's got to be okay with herself, so that when you guys as a team can be okay as husband and wife. You see what I'm saying? And you got to work on things together, but you got to be okay too by yourself, and she's got to be okay. You both got to work on things. So I understand that a lot. Michael said, "It's hard to share things with my wife after she cheated. I did forgive her, but there's still a wall." This is a hard one, and I understand this one a lot because I've been in this position. I mean, being cheated on. Um, so I've been in this position. I feel for you because I'm feeling, or I felt what you felt or are feeling. Um, the trust isn't there, right? I know you forgive her, but there's still that wall because you can't trust her, and that is very understanding. It took a lot of time for me and a lot of effort to trust my boyfriend again, my ex. This goes back. It took a lot of time, and I didn't ever. I forgave him, right? I forgave him, Michael, because I needed healing for myself. I didn't forgive what he did because that is wrong. No one should be cheating on anybody. That is just the worst thing you could do to somebody. That broke me because I was loved him so much and never did anything to him but love him, and he broke me into a million pieces that today I'm still picking up those pieces and putting them together again. It's a hard thing to be cheated. That is the worst thing. And it takes a while for you to fix those pieces, right, Michael? And get yourself together again so that you can feel whole and that you can be able to start maybe trusting her again, um, talking to her again about things. Um, and if you don't start forgiving, I know you said forgiving, but if you don't start to work on this, that wall is going to stay up forever, right? You got to work on things to start breaking down that wall little by little. It's going to take a long time to do it. Trust me. It's not just going to happen overnight. You got to work on things to break that wall down. Because if you, trust me, Michael, if you keep that wall up and say maybe, later on down the road, things don't work with your wife. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. But if later on down the road, things don't work, the next woman that you have in your life, you're never going to trust her. You're always going to think that she's going to be doing something wrong because of what your wife did. You're always going to have that wall up. And what is that saying? You can't bleed on other people. You can't, what was that saying? You can't bleed on the people that never cut you to begin with. That's it. You can't bleed on people that never cut you to begin with. Think about that. You can't hurt people that never hurt you to begin with. And that's what you are going to do. And it's going to go on. It's going to go on to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. It's going to keep happening if you don't start working on that. And that's something you two have to work on together too. She's got to work on things, figure out why she cheated, and you've got to work on yourself for the forgiveness and trying to forgive, and then you got to work on things together to be able to trust her again and to be able to build on a new foundation, because now you have to have a whole new foundation, right? And build again, because this foundation is broken to you. She broke it. She broke the rule of the relationship. She broke, your heart. She broke the, just the codes of husband and wife. So that's broken now. Now you got to build that new foundation with her. And start by doing little things, you know, talking is a little thing. Going outdoors and maybe just going fishing or just going for a walk on your street, right? Having your morning coffee, go for a walk with her and start talking and build. Just keep building that foundation, Michael. Yes, Waxer says it's hard to forgive when you can't trust. You got to have that trust. You got to build on that trust. And like I said, it's going to take a long time. And like Waxer says, it's going to take, it's hard to forgive if you don't when you don't have that trust. Yes, it's been 14 years and still feels like it happened yesterday. I completely understand, Michael. Completely. I've been there. It's going to take a long time, but you got to start doing. You got to start working on it together too. You don't want to have that wall up, for the rest of your life, because then it bleeds into other people, not just the woman you're with. It bleeds into other people you're going to be surrounded with, friends, different relationships. You're going to start bleeding onto other people that didn't cut you, and you don't want to do that. Right, Waxer. Michael, I can't even imagine what you're going through. Must be. So we are all here to help. Nathaniel, thank you. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted everybody to help each other. We're all building, we're all here to help each other. And this is what I wanted. Again, if people are just coming in, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're having a special show, a special live today for the men. And we're opening up, talking about depression and PTSD and bipolar. And we're trying to come up with things to help each other. We're talking about cheating. We're talking about trust. And this is what I wanted. Thank you so much, Nathaniel, for your comment to Michael. That was really nice. Yes, we're all here to help each other. Hey, Nikki and KK family. What's up, Freddie? Sometimes you have to let go. Crypto Billy, absolutely. I agree with that. Michael, Crypto says sometimes you have to let go. And it might be to that point, but nobody can make that decision but you, Michael. We don't know what your relationship, we don't know your wife, we don't know you. We don't know. You have to be the one. You have it in your heart and you'll feel it. If it's time, Michael, and you feel like you got to let go, sometimes it is that point. It's to that point you got to let go. Yes. Letting go is hard with kids, Waxer says. Letting go is if you have little kids, not bigger kids that are out of the house, but little kids, I understand. I don't have kids, so I can't I can't do a lot on that subject with you. I can only say that I know that it's gotta be hard with the kids because, first of all, you don't wanna argue around kids. Kids are impressionable. They'll intake anything they hear, and you don't want them to be around, arguments. That's not good, that's not healthy, right? Um, you know, y So much surrounds the kids, and a hard thing to do when you have kids to, you know, not have trust or break up and not be with each other because you got to be there for the kids and you want to be a family unit, right? In today's society, it's hard to not have that family unit. You got to, you want to grow up, you want your kids to grow up in the family unit. I didn't have that growing up. I grew up in a very abused home. Um, it wasn't good. It was very bad. A lot of abuse, and my brothers and I got it real bad. And what happened? My brothers turned to drugs and alcohol, and I have to say I'm the only one that never touched the stuff. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I think maybe somebody was watching over me, maybe. I don't know. Um, but I turned to working hard, getting through school, you know, wanting to become a cop so bad so that I wasn't my parents. I wasn't my family that hurt me, if that makes any sense. But it is hard with kids. Matt says, I'll tell you guys what, if you guys are ever in Kentucky, I will take you guys on a free guided trip, no charge. Goes for everybody this live and you too, Nikki. Maddie, that's why we love you. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Maddie. You guys hear that? If you're ever in Kentucky, look up Matt Dillon. I call him Maddie, but look up Matthew Dillon. And I'm sure he's got a page. He'll let you know where you can find him. Facebook, Instagram. Michael, I hope you feel happy. Follow your happiness. If not, then what is life? Kazam, absolutely. Kazam said it best. Michael, I hope you feel happy. Follow your happiness. If not, then what is life? Absolutely. Whatever makes you happy, Maddie, follow that. Go for that. Your heart never leads you astray. Go for what your heart says, whatever is making you happy. Follow that path and don't fall off of it. Don't look back. You just keep going, you know? Jennifer Lude says, everyone deserves to be happy. Beautiful, Jennifer. So true. Everybody, every single person deserves to be happy. And whatever is their happiness to them, they deserve that. Everybody deserves it. Oh, Melissa too says, same here. Anytime in Texas too. Sam Rayburn, Toledo. I'll take you all fishing. Melissa, I love you. Melissa and Maddie. Melissa's in Texas. Maddie's in Kentucky. You guys want to go fishing? You guys find them. They are really good people. They've been in my lives for a long time. They've been following me for a long time. They are very good people. I vouch for them. You guys want to just get away for a day? Go out fishing with them. Let them take you fishing. You'll have a blast. My ex-husband used to say it's cheaper to keep her. Jennifer, you're so yep, you're so right, Jennifer. It's cheaper to keep her. I've heard that so many times, Jennifer, in my life. By people just being funny or people being serious and saying it. Um, I'm laughing because I've heard that expression so many times. It's cheaper to keep her. That used to really upset me. Melissa or Jennifer, I know. Absolutely. That's why when you said it, I'm like, yeah, I have heard that. If I could tell you, Jennifer, how many times, if I had a nickel for every time I heard that, I'd be so rich right now. And I've heard it for some people that I thought really loved me, it may be funny, right? To some people, it's a funny expression. Some people think, but it hurts a lot of people, right? Like it hurts you, Jennifer. And it's something a lot of men, let's face it, a lot of men say, um, and use in life, and they stay with it. They believe that, and it's hurtful. And I understand that, Jennifer. I truly do. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that hurt you, and I'm sorry you had to hear that, probably from somebody that you really cared for if you did, and I know why it upset you, and I understand, and, that is like words can hurt. People don't understand. Words stay with you forever. You will remember what somebody said years down the road. You will remember forever for the rest of your life. That's how and why words hurt you. If there's something that hurt you or an expression that bothered you, you will remember it forever. And that's why it stays with you and it hurts. That used to really oh, that's what you said. We'll go anytime. Thank you, Melissa. She says we'll go anytime, day or night. I live in Israel. Can't come fishing with you guys. I'll be in spirit. Oh, Nathaniel, thank you so much. I really wish you can come fishing with them or with us. You know, that'd be really nice. But you know, hopefully you never know, Nathaniel. You never know what the future brings. We might come over there someday, or you might come over here, or you never know. Hopefully someday we can meet you, Nathaniel. But like you said, in spirit, always in spirit. And that's how we always are. This is a good space. Oh, absolutely, Kazam. Oh, here come the bugs. That's okay. That's okay. I don't care. It's worth it. Um, thank you, man. This is a good space. Thank you, Kazam. You made it. You guys made this space. It's not me. I just put this on, and I'm lucky to at least have a small platform that you guys can come on. But you guys did this, so thank you guys. Thank you for talking and coming in and opening up and making this space. I really, really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that comment, Kazam. That really means a lot. That's what I wanted. I wanted to have a space for you guys, especially today, or especially in June, in this live today. I've heard cheaper to keeper or just waiting till the kids are out of the house. Melissa, I've heard that from my mother and father, and it stuck with me for a long time. I know that, Melissa. Trust me. Sometimes a person will say something like that and be joking, but the person who hears it doesn't hear it as a joke. Uncle Yukon, you're right. Jennifer, Melissa, we just said that, how much that comment hurt us, but sometimes somebody's just joking. They don't mean it in a bad way. Maybe they heard it from somebody, or maybe they just want to say the expression, but they didn't mean it in a bad way. But it still could hurt a person, even though they said it and they didn't mean to be hurtful. So sometimes it's a joke, and sometimes it really hurts somebody, or maybe like me, you're too emotional. I'm very emotional. Sometimes I could be too emotional, and I take things to heart a lot. If somebody says something that hurts me, I take it to heart and I keep it in there forever, and that's not a good thing. What is everyone going to go to? Bug repellent? I don't have anything. And you know what I did? I put lotion on my legs. That's not a good uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've got rain. Oh my god, you guys should see the clouds. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at the clouds. Look what Oh my goodness. Uh, it's how it's said, right, Uncle Yukon? It's how the words are said. Like if it's said in a mean way or not, it's how it's said. Yeah, Uncle Yukon, it's still pretty nasty here. Rain is a blessing. Nathaniel, that's what I was just gonna say when I did this, but then I thought I saw lightning, but it distracted me. When I did this, I was gonna say that it's a blessing from God, and it's never gonna hurt you to be in the rain unless the lightning comes. Rain, not it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna make you melt. You should try it sometime. Go out in the rain, dance in the rain, lay down in the grass, let the rain hit you. I've done that before. I've laid down in the grass, right? And while it was raining, I just laid here like this. You want to talk about a most exhilarating, amazing feeling in the world? Do that. Trust me. If you are feeling just really down or really bad about something, try that. Lay down in the grass, let the rain fall down on you. It is such an amazing feeling. Oh my God, it is. Much love from Cali. What's going on? HCB Chemistry, thank you so much for coming in. Same here in Suwannee County. Yes, absolutely, Jim F. I'm allergic to water. That's why I use a boat, not wading. Oh, well, Yukon. Love playing in the rain, and it's a lullaby on a tin roof. Melissa says the rain is a lullaby on the tin roof. We had a bad storm here yesterday. It was almost like a hurricane, and it was blowing, right? The wind was knocking on the windows, and it was just unbelievable. I sat in the middle of the lanai where all the windows were around, right? And I just watched it rain, and I heard the rain hit the roof. I don't have a tin roof. I wish I did. But I let the rain hit the roof, and I just sat there and I listened in the middle of the room. That was the most beautiful experience. It is a calming something about the rain. It just makes you wanna go to sleep. It's so calming, right? And if it can do that, then what can it do for somebody that's going through depression or somebody that's ailing or hurting or just maybe having a bad day? Just think about it. If it calms you and puts you to sleep, why not let it calm your depression? Why not sit in the rain and just let it hit you? Or sit in your lanai or your house and watch it through the window if you don't want to go out in it. Listen to it hit the roof. Watch it, you know? See what it can do for you. In lanai, yes. I call it it's a lanai in Florida. It's this thing right here. You see that? Right there where the screens are. That's a lanai. That's where our like um sitting room is, like our back porch almost, but it's screened in. So that's what it's like here in Florida. It takes two to tango. Absolutely, Maddie. We all need the I can't read the Savior to come, yes, and redeem us for all our problems. Absolutely, Nathaniel. Absolutely. I'm sorry I couldn't read it, Nathaniel. Your slash I couldn't see. It's like little love taps on your heart to remind you that you are here. Kazam, that is so poetic. Did you just say that? Did that you just come up with that? That was so poetic. I love that. It's like little love taps on your heart to remind you that you are here. Kazam, that was beautiful. I'm gonna use that in something. I don't know. I'm gonna like write it. I mean, that's beautiful. That was really beautiful. I'm in Hastings, Florida. Crypto Billy. Oh, cool. I'm in Central Florida area. The Summerfield area. I watched the rocket engine testing in McGregor, Texas. Special YouTube channel. I like to sit and watch the lightning storms on the computer. Uncle Yukon, see? If you don't want to get out in the storm and the rains, or if you can't, Uncle Yukon watches his on YouTube. That's a great thing too. That's why I do this, because there's a lot of people that can't experience this kind of weather. There's a lot of people dealing with, bad weather right now, or they're stuck indoors, or they can't get out. That's why I always try to take you guys outdoors and go on adventures. You could see the trees blowing, you see the wind blowing through the trees. My hair's blowing with it. You got a beautiful, the sun was coming down. It's not anymore, it was shining down. We got raindrops, you got the grass beneath you. You know what a lot of people do too? It's called grounding. They take their shoes off and they like to walk through the grass, through the ground outside. And what that does is it connects your feet to the ground, and it does is it grounds you. It helps you connect to like mother nature and the outdoors, and it just calms your heart and your soul. So that's something to put on our list, right? Maybe try that. If you're depressed or you're down, you know, take your shoes off, walk outside, walk in the grass, walk back and forth, you know, ground you, ground yourself, ground your feet to the ground and walk. It's really beautiful. It does. It really makes you feel good. Dane says he grounds all the time. Wet grass. Oh, wet grass between the toes. Uncle Yukon, that is one of the best feelings. What is it about that? Wet grass between, oh my gosh. I just got goosebumps. Look. That's hilarious. That is awesome. All right, guys. We opened up a little bit of space for everybody. This is what I wanted to do, and we can keep talking about this, but I just want to quickly announce our giveaway winner from last week, and I want to go through a couple products, well, one product with you guys from KastKing, and we can do another giveaway, okay? And I'm gonna let you guys pick what we're gonna do for the giveaway, okay? So we have a giveaway winner to announce from last week, and it was the Crixus fishing rod from KastKing, right? I said I'm going to pick a winner. It's a two-piece rod, right? It's a beautiful. We did a whole show. You check it. Look for the last show we did if you didn't watch it or see it. And it's a beautiful rod. It's a great rod. I love that fishing rod. And we have a giveaway winner to announce for that. I lost you guys. I lost you guys. I was looking for the giveaway winner. Okay. Are we good? We're back. Okay. The giveaway winner from last week's show for the Crixus rod is, drum roll please, drum roll, ready? Levi Booms. His tag name is Levi Booms. Levi, if you're in here, please message Jessica at ePoseidon. That's EPOSEIDON. ePoseidon. Jessica at ePoseidon. You need to give her your address. You have to give her, Levi, you have to give her your address. You have to give her your name. Tell her you won it in last week's show and you won the Crixus two-piece rod. Tell her which one you want. And congratulations to Levi Booms, Booms, Levi Booms. Congratulations to Levi to last week winning the Crixus rod. And everybody saying congratulations to Levi. Thank you guys so much. That is so nice of you. I love when you all say congratulations. That is so kind. All right. I wanted to show you guys. This is a sneak peek because I'm not supposed to show you this in this live today. We have tons. Well, we have our Hyper Seal tackle boxes, right? But we have so many different colors and sizes, guys. Look at this one compared to this one. Look at that. Look at that size comparison. Right? That's huge. Compared to this one. This one is huge. This is our deep one. Hyper Seal tackle box. These things are amazing. If you're new and you don't know about our Hyper Seal tackle boxes, I want to show you guys something really quick. So these are amazing tackle boxes. They are one-handed to open the latch, right? They got an amazing seal here. It's a watertight seal, so no water is going to get in here. You don't have to worry about water getting in your box. That's how, did you hear that? Did you hear that seal? You probably couldn't hear it because I was talking. But it even comes with this little box so that it's going to keep everything nice and dry in here. You're not going to get anything rusted. You know how some lures get rusted, and I hate that. I can't stand it. But it has a nice watertight seal, nice and tight. It has a one-handed latch, so if you're doing something, you're fishing, you got a fish on, and maybe you got your tools in here, and you want to grab your fish grippers or something, one-handed open, just as such, grab what you want, close it, you're still fishing, Look at that, one-handed latch. I love this box. It's 100% watertight. Nothing's going to get in there. You could use this one to put tools in. You could put your fishing tools in here. That's what I love about these deep boxes. Or you can make a snackle box, throw some snacks in here, some chips, some granola bars, whatever you take with you, a sandwich, make it like a little snackle box, right? That's if you don't have our KastKing base lunchbox. Check into that one. Don't forget to use my code NIKIWKK. My code will save you 10% off. That's NIKIWKK. Don't forget to use that on any of our products. Again, one-handed latch. I love this, right? If you're in your kayak, right? And you got limited space in your kayak, and maybe I don't know, you're trying to fix something and you just want to reach down and grab something, you got that one-handed latch, and that's so cool. But we got the deep ones, right? We got the deep ones, which I love. Then we got just your regular, this is huge tackle box, right? You got to look at that. Nice and clear. You could see all of your baits in there. And then you can take these and move them, your little spacers, so that you can make them bigger to make a bigger, have a bigger lure in there, or make it smaller to put a smaller lure in there. I love that. But you can look down in here and see what you want and need. Open it up with one hand, grab what you want. So this is this size compared to this size. It's about the same, but these are very deep, right? Then you got your orange color, you got your black, then you got your purple. Look at that. They just came out with this beautiful, like a Royal Legend color purple. I am into matching everything, right? I love to match. I have OCD, so everything I have in my fishing gear has to match. The reel has to match to the rod. The fishing line braid has to match to the reel. Everything matches. I have a Royal Legend Pro from KastKing, one of my favorite reels, right? And I have a Royal Legend Pro rod, one of my favorite rods. And I have the KastKing braid, like Melissa has, uh, the Destron, that's purple, and it matches the reel perfectly. Now I have my Hyper Seal tackle box, right? It's going to match all that color, all the Royal Legend stuff. It's going to be so cool to be able to put this in my fishing room next to it and match all my stuff. And if you have a boat, I know how you like to match your gear on the boat, so it's nice. This is a great color to get. It's a really cool purple. And we have the smaller one, right? If you need a smaller tackle box, this is what it looks like. That's how much smaller it is. But it's nice to have that small one. So if you just want to put it in your small tackle bag, or, you just want to carry this around if you're just fishing ponds or something, and you don't want to carry anything big like this, you can toss it in a small one, but you got a nice purple size. And you have these different sizes to pick from, guys. Then you got the small black one, again, compared to so you got different colors, guys. I just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek on this so you guys can get a heads up on these. These are great Hyper Seal tackle boxes. I showed you guys. If you need one, I highly recommend you get the Hyper Seal. Again, it's watertight. Your water's not going to get in there. Your stuff's not going to rust. It's going to be nice and sealed tight in here, and that's what you want. So these are really great. The first one, my first one I have here is silver and black. The gear theme is black, white, gray, silver, red. Oh, I love that, Kazam. Amazing combo to go with. Absolutely, Juan. All my rods and reels are orange and black. Michael, all your rods and reels are orange and black. Then you need this. You need this. Or you can get the one that's the regular in orange and black, orange. And then you can get the smaller one too in orange. We have all the colors. So check it out, Michael. It's really cool. Check it out on KastKing, um, Amazon. Check it out on KastKing.com. And, check it out there. Check it out on Amazon because it's, we always have it there. And it's the Hyper Seal tackle box. So, and use my code, Michael. You can save 10%. Remember, it's in the description of this video if you didn't remember it. Need a purple pond hopper bag. I agree, Melissa. I'm going to tell them about that. You should write them and tell them too. They'll listen to you. That would be awesome. Three things, like, if you like the video, thumbs down. Nikki's code. Thank you so much for sharing my code, Melissa. I love you. Mwah. All right, guys. There's one last thing I want to do. I want to do a giveaway before we go. And this is a giveaway. I want it to be special because we are having a special live today in the outdoors in a nice, calm setting for June for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay. And we made a special live today just for them. So I want the guys, all right? I want the guys in the chat to pick what we should do for a giveaway. Now, remember, there's a couple of things I can't give away, like really expensive, I can't give the eye reel away, stuff like that. So I won't be able to do that. But there's a lot of stuff we can do for a giveaway. So I want you to pick, and I'll go with the most that people put in the comments. Yes, guys only. Thank you, Melissa. Guys only. This is a special live for Men's Mental Health Awareness. I want the guys to pick it. And whatever they pick, that's what we're going to do for the giveaway. Okay. But everybody can take part in the giveaway. The giveaway is not just for the guys. Everybody's going to do it. Men and women can take part in this. But I only want the guys to pick what we're going to give away. Gary says purple hyper seal. I like that. Kazam, I can't do plastic worms. We don't have that. I wish we did. A reel. Joe Cool says a reel. Okay, which one? The super large hyper seal? Yeah, a lot of people are picking the boxes. Purple hyper seal. The purple one. Picnicky, it will be that special. Oh, Big O, that's nice. That means a lot. Yes, and Father's Day. Thank you, Freddie Delago. I wanted to say that, and I completely forgot. Got so much into this show, and I completely forgot to say Happy Father's Day. It's right around the corner. So that's why this show is really special even more. So this is for all the men, for all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day. Thank you for what you do. And this is a special giveaway for all you guys. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, for Father's Day. I wanted to say that. Thank you so much, Freddie, for reminding me. Orange hyper seal. Purple hyper seal. Yes, happy Father's Day, guys. Purple hyper seal. We're getting a lot. Purple hyper seal. Purple hyper seal. The deadbolt. Brandon says the deadbolt reel. Okay, we got a lot of the purple hyper seal. I think this might be the one. Juan says gloves. Wishing everyone a safe and happy Father's Day. Yes, happy Father's Day to everybody. Okay, guys, this is it. Everybody's picking a lot of people are picking, a lot of men are picking the purple hyper seal. Okay, let's do it. All right, guys, this is what we're doing for the giveaway. Remember, all you have to do is three things to give away for the giveaway. All right, three things. Number one, hit the subscribe button. You got to be subscribed to KastKing to be a part of any of our giveaways. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button now to be part of all the giveaways in the future. Number two, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show, or a thumbs down, either or. Number three, leave a comment about the purple hyperseal. You could say hyperseal box, you could say tackle box, purple hyperseal, purple tackle box, as long as it's a comment that has this tackle box in it, so that when I have the app to pick through your comments, they can pick a winner. That's why I have you guys leave a comment. All right, I'm going to go through it again. Three things to be part of my giveaway to win this hyperseal tackle box. Right? You ready? What is it? You're going to subscribe to the KastKing show, right? Number two, right, hit the subscribe button. Number two, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show, or a thumbs down. I prefer a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And number three, leave me a comment about the purple hyperseal tackle box. That's it. That's all you guys got to do to be part of the giveaway. Need the purple to match. Yes, I know. Thank you so much, Freddie. After I post a video, sometimes I lose your comments, guys. If you post while I do it during the video, So let me post it and then comment, okay? That might be better. I don't know what happens to your comments when I go to read them. I can't get these comments anymore. So it's better just to wait. I'm going to post the video as soon as I end it. As soon as I end it, it's going to post. Leave the comment, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. It was a really special thing I wanted to do for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. This was something I thought about for a little while since we got into June. And I really think that we had a special day today. We shared a lot of stuff today, guys. We opened up, we talked, we helped each other. Um, I wish we could do this every day. I wish this was something that we could do every day for people. Could you imagine if we had a live every day? I mean, that would be amazing. But I just want to know, thank you, Melissa. You are amazing. I love you guys. Very special. Thank you, Stan. Thank you, Lost. Yeah, Purple Hyperseal. Thank you, Jim F. Absolutely, Mitchell. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you, Kazam. That really means a lot. Thank you. A surprise giveaway could be a Royal Legend Pro Real. Milton's on that. He wants that. Everyone have a happy, yes. Everyone have a happy Father's Day to everyone out there. Thank you so much for joining this live today. It was a special Men's Health Awareness Month live. And thank you so much for opening up and sharing. Thank you for everybody that was in here that helped other people. That meant a world to me. And thank you guys for what you said to me to help me through my depression. And guys, I'm always here. If you need anything at all, if you're depressed or you just want to talk or vent, find me, you know? If you want to come to our live and wait for then, if you want to find me on Facebook, message me. I will talk to you. I will be an ear for you if you just want to vent. I'm always here for you guys. Let's make this show a special show. Let's be that show. Let's help each other. And we can help each other through anything. Let's all connect from around the world. That's what I wanted to do with this show is just have everybody connect from everywhere. Let's make that happen. And we could all be there for each other. Can you imagine what we could do in this world if we could just all connect and just keep helping each other and making that special place for people to come and vent and be happy? Thank you so much, Juan. I'm always here for you too. Thank you always, Nikki. You are such an amazing soul. We love you. Jennifer, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for what you do, Jennifer, and everything you've said. You've helped me so much, Jennifer. Maddie, I love you. Thank you for everything. Kazam, thank you. Right at you. Great show always. Thank you, Juan. God loves you all and wants you guys to be happy always. Thank you so much, Nathaniel. Read Nathaniel's message. God loves you all and wants you guys to all to be happy. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you, Nathaniel, for coming on and sharing with us what you have and being there and helping us. It really helped us a lot today. I think we had a great space today. It was a beautiful day. We got rained on a little bit of drizzle, and it was beautiful. It really was. We got some wind. Thank you, guys. It was a really beautiful energy, like Kazam said. We're all family. Absolutely. Melissa says we're all family here and all willing to help. Thank you, Michael. He said this was an amazing show. Michael, thank you. Thank you for making it an amazing show. You guys did this, like I was saying before. You guys made it special. You guys all helped each other and opened up, and you know, I love that. I love you guys. Remember, keep grinding, stay strong, always stay humble, and as always, keep on fishing. And I'll catch you guys in the next beautiful adventure. I love you guys. Thank you for today. Stay safe out there, guys. And if you need us, if you need anybody here, you need me, you know where to find me. I love you guys. Thank you for today. Thank you guys. Love you.